also think about, ow, when coercion is used, ow. An example of coercion is if there's a big group of people and basically it's called peer pressure. That unless you do what the group wants you to do, then what I'm getting at is there's a difference between consent and coercion. And not only that, some of the ones that are sitting there and pushing hypnosis, I'm like, Well, one of the things that really irritated me is when there was something important going on, and I still to this day do not have any idea how it was done, but I was hypnotized, and I remember waking up, and it's not like I was with my eyelids shut, but basically I'd been put in a hypnotic state, and when I think about the deviousness, that is somebody who has to control and is up to no good. And I think back on who it is that was up to no good, and it doesn't mean that they're not still up to no good, but what I'm getting at is that when somebody does certain things, sometimes people are more prone to listening to that little voice going, something odd is up, and some people are not as prone to it, and it just depends. That's part of the reason why. Uh, and I look back at my life and I think about things that I was forced to do, almost like I didn't have any say. And I mean, I look back at it and it's like, why wouldn't somebody listen to me? And then I think back on how I was the one who was harmed. I could go into all sorts of examples of stuff. But but when I look at it, it's just like when somebody that's the reason why the ones with the really high IQs and are in my opinion the most harmful. Um, a lot of it is that they base importance on what is on a piece of paper, and the sense of entitlement. Uh, but not only that, it would be like the equivalent of me playing somebody like, what was his name? The chess player in chess, Bobby Fischer. Bobby Fischer was obviously extremely smart. But for me to go and I can go and beat Bobby Fischer, it would be like it would be unrealistic for me to think that I could ever beat somebody like Bobby Fischer. I'm talking about before he passed away. But also the different ones that end up doing things do things like they're already aware of where the hidden cameras are, and the reason why they do things and act differently where there's hidden cameras, like in elevators, etc. It is basically to take the focus off of them as being a suspect. And it's just like one of them that was retaliating against me. I was like, something's odd. Why out of all the people that just came out of that building, is that one following me out? And then not only that, I was like, there's a hidden camera. That one was facing to make sure that what he was talking to me, that his lips were not being detected. That's happened to me several different times. And who was doing that stuff was most definitely up to no good. Most definitely up to no good.